What awaits beyond the peaks? Grand Teton is more than a collection of epic views. It's a living, breathing wilderness that challenges you to slow down, look closer, and feel more deeply. Whether you're hiking through fields of lupin or watching moose cross a creek at dusk, every moment here begs you to stay just a little longer. But what secret trail leads to one of the park's most magical, hidden alpine lakes, known mostly to locals and backcountry adventurers? Stay tuned. Your next wild discovery lies just beyond the next ridgeline. 10. Scenic drive on Teton Park Road, a front row seat to the Tetons. Looking for jaw-dropping views without lacing up your hiking boots? The Teton Park Road offers one of the most breathtaking drives in America. Winding through the heart of Grand Teton National Park, this 21-mile stretch between Moose and Jackson Lake Junction delivers non-stop panoramas of towering granite peaks, wildflower-strewn meadows, and glassy lakes reflecting it all. Pull off at iconic stops like Oxbow Bend, Snake River Overlook, and Jenny Lake, where every turn feels like a movie scene. Wildlife sightings? Almost guaranteed, moose, bison, elk, and even bears roam nearby. Whether you're catching sunrise through morning mist or watching the alpenglow light up the Tetons at dusk, this scenic drive captures the park's soul in every mile. But don't blink, you never know what wild moment might be waiting just around the next bend. 9. Wildlife spotting in Mormon Row and Antelope Flats, where history meets the wild. At the edge of Grand Teton's open plains, the weathered barns of Mormon Row stand like sentinels of the past, but it's what roams the grasslands beyond that steals the scene. Welcome to Antelope Flats, one of the best places in the park to witness wildlife in its natural rhythm. Here, beneath the snow-draped peaks of the Tetons, you can often spot bison herds thundering across the prairie, pronghorn antelope grazing near the historic buildings, and moose wandering along the creeks. As hawks circle overhead and coyotes call in the distance, it feels less like a drive-by stop and more like stepping into a nature documentary. And just when you think you've seen it all, something moves on the horizon. Could it be the flash of a wolf in the tall grass? '8. Float trip on the Snake River, drift through the heart of the Tetons. Craving adventure without the adrenaline rush? Let the Snake River carry you through a world few ever get to see, peaceful, wild, and utterly untamed. A float trip down the Snake River is one of the most serene and awe-inspiring ways to experience Grand Teton National Park. As you glide through calm, winding channels, the jagged peaks of the Tetons rise dramatically beside you, mirrored in the glassy surface of the water. The silence is broken only by the call of eagles overhead or the splash of a moose entering the shallows. With expert guides navigating the way, this family-friendly adventure offers both relaxation and the chance to spot wildlife, otters, deer, bears, elk, and a variety of birds, all from a front-row seat that moves with the rhythm of nature. But the magic of the Snake River lies not just in what you see. It's in the unexpected moment that catches your breath. Will you be ready when it comes? '7. Taggart Lake Hike, a perfect trail for Teton daydreams. Looking for a hike that delivers big mountain views without wearing out your legs? The Taggart Lake Trail is your golden ticket to alpine serenity. Just 3 miles round trip, this trail is short on distance but long on beauty. As you walk through fragrant pine forests and open meadows, the jagged peaks of the Teton Range dominate the skyline. Wildflowers bloom in bursts of color, and the sound of birdsong carries on the mountain breeze. Your reward? Taggart Lake, a crystal-clear alpine lake reflecting the snow-capped Tetons like a living postcard. Pack a picnic, dip your toes, or simply sit and soak in the silence. It's a peaceful escape that feels far from the crowds, yet it's just minutes from the park entrance. But as you linger by the shore, you might notice ripples in the water, or tracks in the mud. Who else calls this quiet corner of the Tetons home? '6. Go fly fishing in the park's rivers and lakes, cast into Teton wilderness. If peace has a sound, it's the whisper of your fly line arcing through crisp mountain air. In Grand Teton National Park, fishing isn't just a pastime, it's a way to connect with the wilderness on its own terms. With towering peaks above and crystal waters below, Grand Teton offers an angler's dream. Cast your line into the Snake River, Jenny Lake, or Pacific Creek, where native cutthroat trout glide beneath the surface. Whether you're an experienced fly fisher or a curious beginner, the thrill of that first tug on the line is unforgettable. Surrounded by alpine silence and the occasional call of an osprey, every cast brings a sense of calm and a chance at something wild. Local outfitters offer guided trips, perfect for finding hidden hot spots and learning the rhythm of these legendary waters. But just when the water seems still and quiet, something tugs. Are you ready to reel in more than you expected? Five. Explore Coulter Bay Village, where adventure meets tranquility. Looking for a place that captures both the wild heart and restful soul of Grand Teton National Park? Coulter Bay Village is more than a stop, it's a base camp for unforgettable experiences. Nestled along the scenic shores of Jackson Lake, Coulter Bay is a charming hub where rustic lodging, peaceful campsites, and mountain adventures converge. Wander the lakeside trails, rent a kayak, or join a ranger-led program to dive deeper into the area's rich wildlife and Native American history. The Coulter Bay Marina makes it easy to get on the water, while the Visitor Center and Indian Arts Museum offer cultural and educational highlights just steps away. In the evening, gather around a crackling fire, gaze at the star-strewn sky, and feel the rhythm of the Tetons settle into your bones. But don't be fooled by the calm, Coulter Bay holds secrets just beyond the shoreline. Will you be the one to find them? Four. Schwebacher Landing at sunrise, a moment that stops time. Before the world fully wakes, there's a sliver of morning where the earth holds its breath, and Schwebacher Landing becomes a mirror to the sky. Just off the beaten path yet a photographer's dream, Schwebacher Landing offers one of the most iconic sunrise views in Grand Teton National Park. As the first light touches the snow-dusted peaks, the Snake River transforms into a perfect reflection of the mountains, trees, and cotton candy skies. The silence is surreal, broken only by the flutter of birds or the rustle of moose grazing in the nearby willows. This is the kind of scene that makes you forget your phone, forget the time, and simply be. Whether you're capturing the moment through a lens or sipping coffee wrapped in a blanket, it's the essence of why you came to the Tetons. But as the colors fade and the day begins, one question lingers. Was it real? Or just a dream painted by the morning light? Three. Drive up Signal Mountain Summit Road, a shortcut to jaw-dropping views. You don't need to hike for miles to feel on top of the world, just take the wheel and let the mountains guide you. Winding through forests and climbing nearly 1,000 feet above the valley floor, the Signal Mountain Summit Road offers a scenic, low-effort route to one of the best panoramic views in Grand Teton National Park. As you ascend, glimpses of the Teton Range, Jackson Lake, and the Snake River tease through the trees. At the summit, step out into a sweeping vista that stretches across the Jackson Hole Valley, with the jagged Tetons dominating the skyline like a living painting. Bring binoculars, you might spot elk, eagles, or even a bear roaming the landscape below. But as the breeze brushes your face and the silence settles in, you realize this mountaintop may be hiding more than just a view. What stories echo across this sky-high perch? Two. Teton Village, Wyoming, where adventure begins and stillness awaits. Nestled at the base of the mighty Teton Range, Teton Village is more than a mountain escape, it's your front-row seat to Wyoming's wild heart. By day, ride the aerial tram sky-high for sweeping views that steal your breath before you even realize you're holding it. Hike wildflower-lined trails, bike rugged alpine paths, or ski world-class powder so pristine it feels untouched by time. But the magic doesn't end when the sun dips behind the peaks. As twilight settles and the air turns crisp, the village transforms. Crackling fireplaces glow inside cozy lodges, starlit skies stretch endlessly above, and something ancient stirs in the silence. Because here, beneath the shadow of the Tetons, there's a secret only the night reveals. Are you ready to find out what awakens after dark? One. Hike from Jenny Lake to Hidden Falls and Inspiration Point, where beauty builds with every step. It begins at the edge of a serene alpine lake, but with every step, the Tetons draw you in deeper, revealing hidden waterfalls, towering cliffs, and views that stop your breath short. The Jenny Lake Trail to Hidden Falls and Inspiration Point is one of Grand Teton National Park's most iconic hikes, and for good reason. Starting at the crystal-clear shoreline of Jenny Lake, the trail can be accessed either on foot or by a scenic boat shuttle across the lake, cutting your hike time and giving you a whole new perspective of the landscape. The trail climbs gently through forests alive with birdsong and fresh pine, until you hear it, the roar of Hidden Falls, tumbling 100 feet in a cool misty cascade. Continue upward to Inspiration Point, where sweeping views of the valley and lake spread out below, framed by jagged granite peaks. This is where the Tetons take your breath away, literally and figuratively. But beyond Inspiration Point lies the gateway to Cascade Canyon. Will you turn back, or follow the trail into the heart of Teton wilderness? From the tranquil waters of Jenny Lake to the thunderous beauty of Hidden Falls and the sweeping vistas of Inspiration Point, this hike delivers a full-spectrum Teton experience, accessible, unforgettable, and rich with reward. It's more than just a trail, it's a layered story of wilderness, wonder, and wild possibility. But the question lingers as you lace up again at the trailhead. If this much beauty lies so close to the edge, what more waits deeper in the Tetons? Grand Teton National Park is more than a destination, it's a soul-stirring experience carved by nature and time. Whether you came for the jagged peaks, the stillness of alpine lakes, or the wildlife that roams freely beneath wide-open skies, the Tetons leave you changed. Here, every trail leads to wonder, every sunrise invites reflection, and every quiet moment reminds you what it means to feel alive. As you leave this breathtaking landscape behind, one thing becomes clear. Grand Teton isn't just a place you visit, it's a place that stays with you.